The NDA of a line is on HP and 25 mm in front of VP. The NB is on VP and 50 mm above HP. The distance between the end projectors when measured parallel to the line of intersection of HP and VP is 65 mm. Draw the projections of the line capital AB and determine its true length and true inclination with HP and VP. So here, NDA of a line is on HP. So when you look from the front view, it falls on HP, that is on the XY line. So you mark this point as A dash. And 25 mm in front of VP. So when you look from the top view, we can see the distance in front of VP, which is 25 mm. And you mark this point as small a. The NB is on VP. So when on VP means when you look from the top view, it will be on the horizontal plane. So you can see here, this will going to be the locus of B. And 50 mm above HP. So when you look from the front view, you can see the distance above HP, which is 50 mm, and draw a locus of B in the front view. So we know the locus of B in the front view and as well as the locus of B in the top view. And then the distance between the end projectors when measured parallel to the line of intersection of HP and VP is 65 mm. So from the XY line, you measure the distance of 65 mm and draw a vertical projector. So that will going to fall on the locus of B here in the front view and also the locus of B in the top view. So this will going to where it cuts. So this will going to be the line which is capital A and capital B, which is in space. Now we need to find out the true length. To find out the true length, with A as center, you take the radius of AB, you rotate the point, rotate the line capital AB such that it is made parallel to VP. So that means NDA is in front of VP by 25 mm and the NB is also in front of VP by 25 mm. So when you make that, so this line will be parallel to VP. So when you look from the top view, you can see that the image will going to fall on the horizontal plane with AB1 parallel to VP. And when it is projected, you will going to get this B1 dash in the front view. So that is the line what you are getting, A dash B1 dash, which will give you in true length. So I will going to mark this as capital A and capital B1. So when you look from the top view, you can see that this is the AB1. So but the image will going to be from AB, that is from B to B1. Now similarly, when you look for the true length in the horizontal plane, now we want to make the true length in the horizontal plane. So true length in the horizontal plane means it should be parallel to HP. When it is have to be parallel to HP, with A as center taking the radius of AB, then you rotate such that A is on HP and this B, capital B, also should lie on the HP. So when you want to do that, so with A as center, you taking the radius, you rotate it, make that B2, capital B2 is also on horizontal plane. So that A is on the horizontal plane, B2 is also on the horizontal plane. So when you look from the front view, but B2 dash is already on the vertical plane. So you will going to get this on horizontal plane. So it will be on VP. So B2 dash. But B2 is already on VP. NB is on VP. So always it will go to be on HP. So that B2 will be on HP also. So it is a case wherein a point B is on both HP and VP. So now we have AB2. So this is the line which is the true length in HP. It is because it is parallel to HP. So when you look from the front view, you can see here A dash and B2 dash. So the inclination made by that will going to be 5, and the inclination made by the front view will the true length with respect to the HP will going to be. Now, so here the NDA is in the horizontal plane and the NB is in the vertical plane. Now when capital A and B, it is with A as center, when capital B as the radius, capital AB as the rotated, when it make it parallel, when it is rotated in space, so that the image is also being getting rotated in the vertical plane. So that is with A dash as center, taking the radius of A dash B dash, rotated, make it parallel to HP. That is A dash is in HP, so B2 dash is also on HP. So the line is parallel to HP. Once the line is parallel to HP, so you are getting the true length in HP, which is A and B2. So this is the line, and the inclination made by this with respect to the vertical plane will be 5. This is how you will be able to analyze this problem in 3D. Now we will go to analyze this in step by step. So here in the first case, when he says that the NDA is in HP and the NB is in VP, so that the distance between the end projectors is known, so then we will going to get the front view and the top view. Now we make it, now we will consider the line which is the top view line, which is AB. You make that line AB parallel to VP. So with A and AB, when it is rotated, when it is made parallel to VP, so when you look from the top view, you will going to get the projection AB1, which is the one which has made parallel to VP here, and then it is projected onto the front view, so that you will going to get A dash B1 dash. So that is what we have done here with A dash B1 dash, which will going to be the true length line. So this is AB1, so this is true length, and this is projected, you will going to get A dash B1 dash. Similarly, we can take it from the top view. Now we consider the front view line, that is A dash B dash. So this is A dash B dash. So when you rotate it in space, A is on HP, so this capital B2 is also on HP, but B2 is already on VP because it is on the locus of B. So both B2 and B2 dash both on HP and VP, so you will going to get the true length in the horizontal plane. So that is the true length in HP. So that is what we have done. When it is rotated with A dash as center, taking the radius of A dash B dash, when it is rotated to make it parallel to HP, so A dash B dash is parallel to HP, so we are getting the true length in HP. The inclination made by this with respect to the vertical plane will going to be phi, so we can find the true length here. So this is how we will be able to analyze this problem in the stepwise also. Now we will going to solve the problem in the sketchbook. So to draw this, first we are going to draw the XY line and mark XY and mark VP and HP here. VP is above XY line, HP is below XY line. Then NDA of your line is on HP, so you are considering a point on the XY line in the front view, and you mark that point as A dash, because on HP will be visible on the vertical plane. So then 25 mm in front of VP, will be on HP. So from XY line we measure 25 mm and draw a horizontal line. Consider any point and from A dash and draw a vertical projector, so that it will going to cut this line at this point, and you mark that point as A, and then mark this point as small a. Then the NP is on VP, so since it is on VP, obviously the line will be on the top view, so which will going to be the locus of B. And 50 mm above HP distance can be seen in the vertical plane. VP is above XY line. From the XY line you measure 50 mm and draw a horizontal dash dot line, which will going to be the locus of B in the front view. And we know that the distance between the end projectors when measured parallel to the intersection of HP and VP is 65 mm. From this vertical projector, you measure a distance of 65 mm and draw a vertical projector, which will going to cut the locus in the front view here and in the top view here. So you mark this point as A, B and B dash. Then join A dash B dash with a dark line and AB with a dark line. Now we have the both front view and top view. Now we need to find out the true length. With A center taking the radius of AB, by using the compass, you draw an arc such that B is also in front of VP by 25 mm. So it will be in line with the AB1. So you mark this point as B1. So both AB1 is parallel to VP. So that means it is in front of VP by 25 mm, both AB1. So once this line is parallel to VP, so its corresponding front view will be in true length. Then draw a vertical projector from B1 to the front view to the locus of B, and then you mark this point as B1 dash. Then join A dash B1 dash with a little bit darker than the XY line. So then you measure the inclination and you give the notation which is inclination with respect to HP, which is theta. So and since the line AB1 is parallel to VP, so you are getting the true length in the vertical plane. So you mark that point as capital A and capital B. The next is, now we need to find out the true length in the horizontal plane. To find out the true length in the horizontal plane, make the line which is parallel to HP. So A dash is on HP with A dash as center taking the radius of A dash B dash. By using the compass, draw an arc such that the B dash will also touch the XY line in the front view. So you mark that point as B2 dash, but B2 is already on the vertical plane, so B2 will be in the top view. So it is a case wherein B2 and B, both the point B is on both horizontal plane and also on both the horizontal plane and also on the vertical plane. Next is, then since Now A dash B2 dash is now it is parallel to HP, so its corresponding top view is AB2, which is going to be in the true length. So then join AB2 with little bit thicker than the XY line, and you mark the point as capital A and capital B. So this is the line which is in true length. So the inclination made by this line with respect to VP is called phi. So then once you then show the dimensions 25, 65, and then true length, which is shown for A dash B1 dash, and then that since I need to find out that, you will write it as true length is equal to question mark, and then show the dimension of 50 here. Then in the answer, by using the scale, you measure the length of the true length here, which will be A dash B1 dash, which is 86 mm. And by using the protractor, you measure an angle of inclination with respect, true inclination with respect to HP, which is theta, which is equal to 36 degrees. And with B2 as center, you measure the inclination with respect to VP, that is the true inclination with respect to VP, which is phi, which is equal to 17 degrees. But when you are doing it in computer, the true length will be 85.73, theta will be 35.68 degrees, and phi will be equal to 16.95. So this is how we will be able to solve the problem in the sketchbook.